For the global entertainment and media industry, 2009 was a year dominated by the negative impacts of the economy. This was seen primarily in a 12% overall decrease in advertising across the globe. Not only that, but obviously consumer spending was also impacted. In fact, it is the consumer that really was also the major focus in 2009, as the consumer really started to move much more rapidly towards digital alternatives at a time when they were really seeking increased value. As we move on to 2010 to 14 and the forecast period, it is that trend that we're going to see impacting the overall story. The market will return to growth. In fact, we're predicting a 5% overall compound growth for the global media industry. And that reflects not only an increase in advertising spending of around 4%, but also some increased consumer activity. But within that, there is obviously a lot of geographical diversity. The emerging markets in Latin America and Asia Pacific really dominate that story. We see China, India, Brazil, as well as some other markets like the Middle East, for example, really growing at very significant double-digit rates. In terms of the sectors where we see most growth, obviously those segments which have the biggest digital opportunity are in fact showing the area of particular growth. And as we see greater broadband penetration, whether that's fixed or mobile, that will accelerate the pace of change. Segments such as video games will actually record double-digit growth, actually after a relatively weak 2009. But we see growth really returning to that sector as a result of increased connectivity, as well as the release of some very exciting new games. In terms of the overall story, therefore, for 2010 to 14, a return to growth, but particularly in the advertising sector, not at the same pace as we saw decline during 2009.